Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for One Punch Man chapter 173. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, we had Saitama versus the Machines last chapter, and it was amazing as hell. Ooh. But, anyways, let's get to this chapter. See what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Secret Intel. Oh my god, Murata, this looks good. I'm telling you right now, Murata, mofos are coming for you. Here we go. But Mel Knight sure did a sloppy job. We poured tens and hundreds of billions of the Hero Association funds to commission designs. But the defense robots blew up because of a malfunction? That's just awful. It's like throwing donations down the drain. I'm sharing the image data from the security cameras, but let's see what excuses he's going to come up with. The guy always ignores the HQ summoning orders after all. He's going to say it wasn't a malfunction, isn't he? That'd be a problem in itself, since the guy himself was bragging that it can repel any and all monsters. But, ooh, speaking of, hello, Mel Knight. We have not seen you since the webcomic. Well, no. I think we saw him in the manga not too long ago. Speaking of, webcomic is going to be in, delayed longer because Versus is coming. Yes, I can't wait for Versus. Level 4, Level 7, Level 9, Level 10. This is shocking. My newly completed defense system was destroyed. The Level 10 robots even had a proven track record of, battling two previously captured demon-level monsters simultaneously and winning. And there's Dr. Bufoy, hero name, Metal Knight. What's more, the one who did it was a total no-name from the Hero Association. Class A, rank 39, Kate Baldy. He's still a rookie. Passed in to C class 65 days ago. Promoted to B class 43 days ago. Promoted to A class 2 days ago. That's fast. Let's break into the Hero Association's database. Maybe those guys are hiding some secret about Kate Baldy. Major accomplishments. Suppressed the hoodlum Ninja Sonic in Z City. Assisted in destroying the meteor falling on Z City, so he was there. Assisted in defeating the leader of the Deep Sea folk at J City. Participated in the battle against the human monster Garo in Z City. That's it. That's it? His activities are normal. Seems to be building a nice track record. There's some remarks. Physical fitness test new record holder. So that's all the association knows. But based on the videos, he's probably as strong as an S-class hero, maybe even stronger. If by some chance he should become an enemy of mine, I'll keep an eye on him. Oh, yes, you should keep an eye on him, Dr. Bufoy. Just like the quiche, sleeping on my lappy like a little bubba. Bubba quiche. 2 days ago. Now then, the reason for today's emergency meeting is, of course, because of the numerous reports we received of unexplained phenomena occurring during the recent mission to wipe out the Monster Association. There's a high possibility they are related to the previous, the Earth is in trouble policy. Until such time as we can reconcile today's information and communicate our official position, I ask that everyone in attendance keep all information exchanged in this room strictly to themselves. Is that clear? Understood. I don't really mind, but I don't get why you want things kept secret this late in the game. Even heroes have reported that it would be strange for anybody turn into a monster at any moment. We should stay cautious. I love you, Flashy Flash. It's precisely because of that we should be certain about our information and countermeasures before we make anything public. Even if we announce it now, both heroes and the public would begin raising suspicions. It could even create a mass panic due to the fear and anxiety of not knowing when the person next door could turn into a monster. Wait a sec. I don't really get what you're talking about. Could you walk me through it step by step? Sweet Mask, you are the last person that should be saying this shit. Unless this is what you're going for. You're saying that anybody could turn into monsters? Yes, but we already know about you, Sweet Mask. We do. On my mask, didn't you read the report at all? Unfortunately, I was caught up in a shoot. Oh my god. Oh, I can't wait for your reveal to happen. I can't wait to see how ugly you are on the inside. I'm here just as an advisory position, but my schedule after this is really tight. So just explain to me briefly, if you could, why the fuck are you here? Seriously. They're all like, oh, why the fuck are you here? Just go away. I would be the one. I should be the one to start explaining then. I'd like to set aside 3 hours of time solely for Saitama Sensei's activities. You're missing the point, aren't you? Let's leave Genos for last then. Zombie Man, the Monster Association cadre homeless emperor that you battled with, would you have any details to share about his unique case of monsterization? Yeah, he said that when he was still a human, he was given divine power by something he called God. God? During the fight, I found an opening and held him down. I was going to make him spill whatever he knew, but suddenly he just started crumbling into salt or ashes and dropped dead. God, that was the last thing he said. From the timing, it seemed he was just being shut up. At that time, you did happen to hear anything being said to you. At that time, did you happen to hear anything being said to you telepathically? No. While I was operating in the lowest parts of the hideout with Kate Baldy and Minako, we ran into something. Minako? Nothing. Nothing. That thing was trying to grant us power, and if the vessel was not worthy, they would face forfeiture, it said. It was communicating directly into our minds. Oh, now that you mention that. In his last moments, he seemed to be hearing something, just from how he was behaving. If we take the cause of Homeless Emperor's death to be this forfeit, we can assume we both encountered the same god. God, huh? Couldn't it just be the work of any of the Monster Association leaders? After all, didn't Goro's real identity turn out to be a human Esper who was possessed by God? If that's so, it wouldn't be unnatural for only one of the cadres to be granted this power. Enemies like that wouldn't be enough for Blast to go so far as to hide in the shadows and chase after. Blast? Sitch, you know something about Sitch, you know something about what's going on with Blast, don't you? Huh? He said to send you his regards. Say what? To tell the truth, I've been keeping it hidden until now, but for the past 20 years, Blast has... Oh, he's known. For the past 20 years, Blast has been continuously fighting this god you all encountered. I think this was mentioned in the webcomic. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. His partner and a group of many other collaborators, they were searching for a mysterious cube that could turn humans into monsters. That box, huh? Mm-hmm. It has been handed down over time as a kind of communication device with this god, what some would call a type of part, what else? He had been collecting them and together with his collaborators attempting to analyze them. However, finally 2 years ago, while Blast was battling Elder Centipede, he came in contact with God directly. Oh my god. Daramion, you are being defeated. Holy shit, this is beautiful. Murata is coming for all you fuckers. Murata is the leader of the manga renaissance movement for a reason. He is not letting anyone take this crown this time. Hell no. He lost the crown previously. You guys know this. He lost the crown the first time. It's not happening again this time. If he refused the transaction of power and pitted himself against God... he refused the transaction of power and pitted himself against God. That's the first I've heard of this. And at that point in time, the association couldn't have held a candle against such an opponent with all hands on deck. For starters, not a single one of our sensors was able to detect it. Realizing that it would be safer if only a small amount of, the other heroes, realizing that it would be safer if only by a small amount, if the other heroes and employees were unaware of the existence of God, Blast made it seem like he disappeared without giving so much as a reason in order to protect everyone. Well, if I had reported actual situation of my superiors at the time, they would have probably just taken it as an excuse to avoid responsibility for letting the centipede escape anyway. Blast was searching for countermeasures on his own then? I kind of figured the top-ranked S-Class would have a good reason for not showing himself whatsoever, but waging a one-man war so we wouldn't get caught up in it. Hell of a hard-boiled guy. Blue, your role is going to be very interesting in all this. I just keep thinking about where we were in the Blast arc. And where, because remember, webcomic readers, remember where we were in the Blast arc before it went on hiatus. And we saw, and Sweet Mask was already gone. And based on what we've seen in the manga, we know about Sweet Mask's connection to Blast. Sweet Mask, Monster Sweet Mask, he gotta be with Blast. I would not be surprised if he was with Blast based on that. Tatsumaki, I would not be surprised because we don't know the whole what went down with Tatsumaki just yet, but based on what we've seen in the manga, I feel like Tatsumaki has got to have meeting up with Blast at some point as well. Now, the only one I can say that I am not sure about, but we know it will probably happen, is Flashy Flash and probably Speed of Sound Sonic is going with Flashy Flash. Oh, they better be going together or I'm going to be fucking pissed. But Flashy Flash and Speed of Sound Sonic are the only ones I'm not sure about in this whole thing. Because their mission has got to lead them to Blast as well. Definitely. We're going to get that. But then Blue. Where does Blue will come into play? But the question is how. Well, actually, I should say the question. It's a matter of when more than how. Anyways. That's too bad, though. If you had spoken up about it sooner, Saitama-sensei, aka Cat Baldy, could have resolved this already. No. The only reason Blast was able to do battle with God is because he's a person with the ability to manipulate space-time. Other heroes have no means of such doing such a thing. That's so. I wasn't able to fit into my report, but I am about to tell you about a tactic that could help resolve this problem. He spoke to them about what happened during the battle with Garo between Saitama himself and the other heroes. About 4 hours later, too long, All Mask left early due to scheduling conflicts. 90% of his speech was about Saitama. Hey, Flashy Flash, why are you asleep? Why are you sleeping? For a ninja, you're not particularly sensitive to gathering intel, are you? Intel is about substance, not size. I love you, Flashy Flash. There's no intel of greater value than that about Saitama since... All right, calm down. But you claim he flew to Jupiter, destroyed it, then came back, and on top of that you say he went back in time and changed history? That's a bit out there. Even the king has supposedly only managed to use the moon as a punching bag. Leaving aside the story's authenticity, we'll need to confirm with Baldy himself about whether he really defeated Garo. About that, Sensei apparently has no memory of his battle with Garo beyond the midway point. Huh? If you want to sing the praises of your master, you could at least come up with a more believable lie. What did you say? Hey, hold on. If that's the case, we can confirm by asking Garo, right? What did the police learn about from their interrogation? He went with Silverfang to turn himself in, didn't he? Apparently, the shock of the final punch made him lose his memory. What's up with everyone somehow forgetting the most important part of things? So we don't have any definitive info at all. The one thing we could say, interaction with God's dimension has increased rapidly. Blast said there might be something in our dimension that's summoning him here. Ooh, Saitama summoning God here. Oh, remember what happened? Saitama has the power of God now. So it's gonna be Saitama's fault. Hey, Blue, as long as you stick with Saitama, you're gonna see your daddy. Something that still under investigation. Anyway, Blast will return to us soon with the plan for countermeasures. Until then, our top priorities are unity and solidarity. Oh my god, Blue, you're going to see your papa a lot faster than you think. Ooh, wait till he sees his papa. Because he supposedly strikes his bargains by exploiting a weak point. No. Is God? Let me guess. Let me guess one. Is God going to strike a deal with Blue? Oh, please tell me God is going to try and strike a deal with Blue. Please. I would love to see it. Because he supposedly strikes his bargains by exploiting the weak points of one's spirit, which Blue does have that. Especially when it comes to his papa. Unity, you say? Well, then, I'm looking forward to seeing major reforms implemented in the association. If you hear anything from Blast, you need to contact Kate Baldy's Saitama-sensei. That's all we'll need for countermeasures. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hey, Demon Cyborg. Manny sure is infatuated. Excuse me. Sitch, tell Blast something for me. Hurry up and finish your battle with this god or whatever so you can fight with me. I'll make you regret getting behind me. See? That's gonna be the connection. Hey, Flash. Solidarity, huh? Might be the most unreasonable request of all. In exchange for removing his limiter, he lost his hair. Someone who removed their limiter, huh? And his Saitama's limiter is like fully gone now. Think about that. Up until now, I thought that Kate Baldy was one of Demon Cyborg's underlings, but seems like it was the other way around. With that level of infatuation, I have no idea how true his story is. Nonetheless, he could end up being a diamond in the rough. Demon Cyborg definitely has what it takes to be in the S-Class for this guy to captivate him, so... The ideal hero, huh? Webcomic readers, you know what this is setting up. This is setting up the moment when Sweet Mask and Saitama are at the amusement park and the monster awakening happens. That's what this is. It's coming. And also, the Flashy Flash, Speed of Sound, Sonic arc is coming. But I feel like with this in particular, I feel like this is kind of setting up that Blue is going to be tempted by God. I'm very curious what you guys think. Non-webcomic readers, you're going to deal with being spoiled right now. I'm referring to Blast's son, Blue, for those of you that are new and have not read the webcomic. Do you guys think that Blue is going to be the one tempted by God? Because that would make a lot of sense to me, because remember what was said about God. He exploits one's weak spirit. And if Blue sees Blast and when Blue learns the truth, I think it will I don't know, I think it will destroy him. Just something. But do you guys think that this chapter kind of confirms that Tatsumaki and Sweet Mask and maybe even Flashy Flash are where we left off in the webcomic anyway? That they at least Tatsumaki and Sweet Mask are definitely with Blast based on everything, including the backstories and with how they met Blast. I think so. To me, that makes the most sense. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more One Punch Man content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.